the Harris Teeter. What just happened, Ford?
Yeah, this was a really chaotic scene, Kimberly. It's hard to put into words what exactly just happened in the last 3 or 4 minutes here. Parents, as I mentioned in my last report, were starting to, the tension was coming down a little bit. People had heard that everything was safe, that their students were safe, and were awaiting their kids to get back here. And then just now, panic throughout this parking lot. We personally did not, or at least I'll speak for myself and my photojournalist Taylor Holt here, we did not hear shots fired, but there were lots of screams of shots fired, get down. The whole parking lot hit the deck behind cars, hopping in their cars, and there was just chaos. People running across the parking lot, and then you saw and heard sirens and police cars racing across the road. And now you can see, Taylor, take a look at this here. We've got police searching in these bushes right behind us with a dog here. They are set up behind these bushes. We can't move past this police line here, so this is as close as we're going to be able to get to show you. But it appears we've heard dogs barking, but they have the canine units out right now, and they're combing through. This is behind this Harris Teeter where we've been set up all afternoon, and you can see some of the officers here pointing. It's really a chaotic scene. Thankfully, things have calmed down in the parking lot. I think the parents have been put to ease, but people, it was a very scary scene there for a few seconds as parents hit the deck right on the pavement. I mean, people were diving, running, sprinting, grabbing their loved ones to make sure everybody was okay. It was just mass chaos here, and we really don't have any resolution yet. It doesn't appear. We haven't gotten any updates, but police racing here behind the Harris Teeter, and we can't see what's going on back there, but we're watching these police dogs and canine units sort through these bushes. And we're going to wait and have to bring you an update as soon as we get any information from them. But it's been a very chaotic 5 minutes after things had really calmed down for about an hour or so. As we had spoken, to some parents who were relieved to hear from their children, and now I think everyone is back on high alert after these past 10 minutes.
So what went through your head? I mean, did you hear the shots, or did someone just yell shots fired?
No, frankly, I was further away in the parking lot. We were actually putting something back in our car, putting some gear back in our car to prepare to go speak to another set of parents when we heard just screams. It was really, we didn't hear the words shot fired. I didn't hear gunshots, and we've been on scenes where we've heard gunshots before. We didn't hear anything like that, but you heard screeching tires, and you heard people yelling and running our direction. And really, like I said, they were diving on the pavement. People were trying to get out of the way, doing anything to protect themselves. I didn't hear shots fired, but then you started to hear the people yell, they're shooting, and that's at that point we just wanted to make sure everybody was safe. We got down and protected ourselves here until we reemerged once we realized that the parking lot at least was secure for the moment being, and now we're trying to get some more information on what might have been the cause of that sound, what exactly happened. But the good news is, and I've heard you mention all day, we have a lot of authorities on scene here. We have the Sheriff's Department, the Winston-Salem Police. There's a lot of people here protecting the public, and thankfully they were on our side right here, because that was a scary few minutes when those shots rang out that people said they heard, and as that chaos broke out in the parking lot.
And so, Ford, have you been able to see any buses yet? I know when we checked in with you about 20 minutes ago, we were basically awaiting more buses to arrive, or at least a bus to arrive, because we're looking at a scene here from Parkland High School, the area surrounding Parkland High School. We know that they were supposed to be coming from the Y now to where you are at Harris Teeter.
Yeah, well, we were actually awaiting when all this commotion broke out. Personally, I thought a bus must have arrived. That's what all this screaming was about, and I turned my head to look to see where this bus is coming in. I thought everybody would be very excited to see their students, and that's what the screaming was about. Clearly, that wasn't the case as people started running in the opposite direction. So no, we still have not seen a bus come in, and with this development here, I imagine that we're going to have to wait some time to bring students over to this area until the police can get this area behind Harris Teeter secured, really. And there's not as much commotion as there was just a few minutes ago, so it appears maybe things are a little more under control, but I think we're going to be waiting some time before more students arrive on the scene and people bring more civilians over to this really chaotic scene right now, and it's still developing, and so we're going to bring you updates as we get them, but as of right now, no students on scene.
Yeah, and Ford, for us back here watching this, we could see it from a different camera angle. I mean, it was amazing to watch it because some people were just walking around and then others were cowering behind their cars.
Oh, and you see
trying
this,
to
hold on,
stay
Taylor,
safe.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Kimberly. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Kimberly. I don't know if you saw that. 2 officers are now walking with their guns drawn. I don't know if we got that on camera for you or not. They're walking just behind us, and now if you look right
Hey,
here, we see
Ford,
more
you
with their
need to get
guns.
to safety,
and
Ford.
one officer with a...
Ford, get somewhere
Yep.
safe. Okay.
We will move right now.
Yep. Just get
Yep.
out of there.
Because that's
Yep,
probably
we're
too
on our
close
way
to
right
you.
now. Me and
All
Taylor
right,
Holder are
great.
moving. Yep.
And so that's likely